Hello, welcome back to the Database Basics tutorial series. In this video, we will learn some concepts about session and connection. Okay, so for the connection is something like make a connect from you to a database, so you can do something on that connection to query the database, to modify the database, and something like that. Okay, in the MySQL Workbench, you can connect to the database by clicking on the button connection here, like this, when you open the MySQL Workbench first. And when you click on this, you make a connection to the database, so you can do something in it, because now you are on a connection with the database. Alright, and because this is an IDE, a working space where you can work with the database via the script, so I think you can understand clearly about the connection. But in the Java code, you will use something. You will use the code, and you can create a connection by using code. Alright, okay, so that's it, the connection. Now is the session. So the session is just a result of a successful connection. So when you doing something on the database, like query or modify something, and you receive a result, maybe a table, maybe a number that show you it success or it failure, that's it, a session, right? Okay, now we will move on the next thing, that is the variable in the MySQL. So for the variable, we have two main types of variable. There are system variables and the user defined variable. So the system variables, these are variable defined and managed by the database basis itself. They usually store information about the current state of the system or session. Sometimes you can see I set something to make the alright, you can see here I set AQL save update equals 0. This is a system variable. Okay, it provided by the system, so I can change it to the value I want. Okay, and for the user defined variables, these are variables declared and used by the user in SQL queries, or store procedures, or trigger, and something like that. And you can see, okay, this script doesn't have something like user defined variable, but when you use the user defined variable, you can declare it by using declare, like this, and you put the name of the variable, maybe user ID, and the type of the variable, like this. But see here, it provides you a valid. You can see the arrow message here. Declare is not valid at this position. Why? Because in the definition, the variable just used in a block of code or in a store procedure body or functions, so you need to move it to the body of the function or the procedure. Okay, and next we will talk about the scope of the variable. So there are two main types of scope that are global. That are local and global. The local will be defined with declare like this, okay, like this, and it just declare in the body of the function or trigger or store procedures, like I said before. All right, that is the local scope of the variable. And for the scope of global, you can define everywhere in the function. You can define here set and something like global and the user ID equal something like that. Okay, you can define like this for the global variable like this. And the global variable will be accessible by all sections and are typically system level variables. Okay, and you can also define the global define the variable like this. User ID equal, and this is a session scope. Session scope is smaller than global, but you can think about it's something like global because you can access it everywhere in the session. Okay, I think that's all for this video. Just some concept. We will talk about it more in some next videos where we can practice. All right. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one.